I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
So many different types, too. We did read the thing about what a magic igniter is. It's basically like a wand. Nah, not interested.
Not really my thing.
You're not even a little interested? This is military-grade stuff, right? Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Oh wow. Well. Look who it is.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Sounds impressive.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of
guess I don't have
caution,
to-
then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
I guess I don't have to read the responses if he says it.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Alright. New memorandum stuff. Royal magic, royal scepter, magla. Technical term for magic power that serves as the basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that magla may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. Interesting. Okay. Royal scepter, an ornate cane-like scepter passed down through generations of the Ukrainian royal family. Proof of their right to rule. A magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king and the popularly termed royal magic. It commands, serves both as a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. Consequently, any king of Ukraine must be well versed in magic, and the boon of royal lineage is not enough to ensure succession to the throne. Historically, there have been many cases where an offshoot member of a prince's family has become king, when the bloodline's most direct heritor? I've never seen the word heritor before. Okay. Was judged not to have enough magical aptitude to truly wield the royal scepter. Okay. So it's not strictly, well, it's not as strict bloodline only sort of succession. The royal magic. Powerful magic passed down through generations of Ukrainian kings, invoked through a unique magic igniter called the royal scepter. It has tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. There are several records of its use in the long history of the kingdom, be it for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent a strong deterrent power to the royal family and the kingdom. An unusual... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. I pressed the wrong button there. Okay. Hello, lethargic soldier. It's a weird first name. I joined the army because I looked up to Lord Louis. Oh, I have auto on. Damn it. But now I get my arse handed to me if I so much as mention it. What's the state... Oh man, I don't know what is wrong with me right now. What's the state army gonna do now? We won't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things currently. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to everybody.
Who else can it be?
At least not right now. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only gonna make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. More? Recruitment center. Okay. It's a center for recruitment, I'm assuming.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
Looks like this is it.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Let's see, I want to fight for change. Nah, I need the money. Well, I mean, money's always nice, right? But I think mainly I'm just so bored, you know, it's crazy.
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh?
Exactly.
I know your type. I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
Are you crazy?
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm stronger than I look. I've got a sharp mind. I can take a lot of punishment. I'm small but quick. I've always been lucky. This feels like stat picking. Strength. I don't know, int. You know, defense, agility, whatever, or maybe endurance instead of defense and luck. I am a fan of strength builds. I'm also a fan of crits, which, I mean, luck feels like a crit, right? We'll go with lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
What is this? Please enter the name of this story's protagonist. Didn't? Oh wait, no. I named the guide. I don't really have. We'll just go. We'll just do one of these. Yeah.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment.
And just like that, we're in. That was easier than I thought.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
A long line. Guess we got no choice but to wait our turn. Oh, this guy's a big sword. Potential future party member.
Look at that.
Sure are a lot of wanted posters. There's no time for gawking. All right. Do I have to get in line, or can I just... But you're cutting in line too? Everyone will get their igniters in order. Huh. No one ever follows directions. Why do only thugs come in here? Okay, fine. I gotta talk to this guy. You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? Take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. How do I get in line? Oh, there we go. Join the queue. That took all afternoon.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
What?
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it handled.
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt it.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable. Well,
fair
see you
enough.
around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Oh, I thought that was weird, like goggles. Captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal capital vicinity.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
Oh,
I'm
joy.
sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Perfect.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Oh, yeah, I forgot I'm actually like a spy or something. I forgot about that. I like how it has the temperature on here too.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Oh?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
You mean it's the prince's fan fiction? Oh man.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw.
So I've just realized this drawing is of like the real world. Like this is a car. I probably should have known by the giant skyscrapers. I was like, oh man, this is a weird world. It's stupid. Okay.
In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Oh wait, no, I have to do my usual save tactics. Here we go. Save complete. Arbor's Day.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. I can see it. It's right there. World map. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A.
This place here.
Let's see.
Okay, Royal Capital Grand Trad. The Grand Trad capital of the Kingdom of Uchronia. Citizens of every class and social status reside here, but their spheres of life are clearly divided by numerous districts.
Hold on.
And there's also the big...
Let's see.
I don't know, triangle. Well, I guess it's not really a triangle thing.
Hold on.
Squad camp,
Let's
fort camp.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contacts should be, so hopefully we find them quickly. Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay, got it. What we can do now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Okay.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
Leon.
You are?
I can't tell you. Nah, we'll tell.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much.
It's true.
Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Yeah, these guys are totally dead.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
They gave her a little visor thing. Okay.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
I don't know what. Fairy, what are you talking about?
Fairy. I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me. And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Thanks, Stroll. A brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Wait, she's got a tiny little sword too. That's awesome. I don't know how much use that's gonna be.
Okay?
It's an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Here we go.
I know. Be careful, our contact should be inside, and we have to find it. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. All right.
This is...
We stroll. Okay. Okay.
There it is. That's a human.
Are you sure?
Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
I don't know. That doesn't look like a human. Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Grace, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may still find some that draw breath. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a few bodies. That's a few more.
This is bad.
What? What is that? It's an egg. It's got shoes on. Yeah, get back. What? We've got company. What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're going to have to fight it. That doesn't. I'm not so sure that a featherless biped. Behold, a man. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Okay. Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces to strike as one. Would you not agree? Hell yeah. Glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Okay, press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Okay. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them. Press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks... Oh, I went back. Okay.
Things will be fine.
Okay. I thought he was gonna attack, but no.
Let's give him a fight. This could be our chance.
Stay calm, everyone.
Okay, squad battles with stunned enemies. Engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon, or Y to use skills, which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon. seen at the top of your screen. What is this music? Why is there somebody in the background just That's pretty good. You spend 1 turn icon seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Alright, hard. On hard, enemies receive an additional turn icon in most battles. Okay.
Burn to ash!
Alright, we've got melee, skill, pass guard, item.
Let's go.
I've got mage fire. His name is Homo Oppo. Okay. This is a man, a featherless biped.
Still here?
Okay. Can't move due to stun.
The power of fire!
4 XP, 20 mag,
There's no way
10
I'm
money.
stopping here.
What is mag? What does that mean? Okay.
I think that's all of them. All right!
We pulled through somehow. We're live, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Okay. There was... Back here, there was, like, some staircases.